Hey, hey, this is Johnny Beane. Hey, Dave.
What's happening?
Not much. Actually, too much. I got so much going on, you wouldn't believe it, though.
No, I believe it.
It's insane. It's totally insane.
Hmm.
But yeah, so we're early today. A little early, because we have to be done by about 5:30, California time. 8:30, New York City time.
Hmm.
So we're going a little early today. And Rob Johnson should be in here any moment.
Yep, momentarily.
Should be.
Momentarily.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just make sure he knows we're on. I think he knows. I mean, if I had said we are on air right now. Okay, so you're gonna see that. All right. There we go. There we go. Anyway, let me open up the other window here and thank you for joining us, everybody. This is our EVH Gear guitar program.
Hmm.
Talk about all things EVH, EVH Gear, PV Kramer Music Band, whatever you want to know about any of that stuff. Feel free to submit questions.
Yes.
Is that right? Submit
And
or
Halen.
ask? Yeah, 3 thumbs ups already, and we haven't done anything. This is great, man. Thank you very much. I think we'll just stall for another hour. No. Oh, hey, Sean Mahoney. Hey, Billy Shelton. Stefan. What's up, dudes? Great to see you guys.
Yep.
And I apologize that I'm orange,
You
but this
just
is
look like you have a
California.
tan. You look like
It's California. That's what I'm saying. It's California. You're always nicely tanned out here.
yeah.
You know?
Hmm. And me,
You
not so
know?
much.
California dreaming. Yeah. Yeah, you got the New York City minute tan. I don't know.
You did say tan, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I did. What's up? Hope all is well. GGEVH 5150. Hope all is well with you as well. With everybody.
All is
With
well.
everybody. All is well. Hopefully, yeah.
That ends well.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So Rob should be in here any moment. Uh but real quick, as you can see, I got my hammer back there. I know I said last night on the podcast that I'd be breaking that guitar out, probably using that for the gig on Saturday.
Hmm.
I think it's Saturday. Um, so I put brand new strings on it, and I love that guitar. That was my main guitar uh, when I toured with the Mayfire. Actually, yeah, that and my Telecaster. Those 2 guitars are the 2 guitars that I took on tour. So anyway, has nothing to do with Van Halen.
No.
Although there is a signed Hamer Sunburst guitar at a Hard Rock Cafe somewhere that Eddie signed. That was said to be his personal guitar, and
Really?
it's a Hamer. Yeah, yeah. So that's something you don't see every day.
No.
You
You
know,
don't even see that every other day.
you know. Yeah, yeah. Most people who see that probably wouldn't even realize. Oh, that's not even what the guy's known for playing. You know. But like I've said a million times, he plays everything in the studio. He uses anything and everything. You know. But live, he plays the guitars that everybody knows, the ones that he has,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes, he does.
Billy, Johnny, have you tried a Friedman BEOD pedal yet? No, I have not. My local guitar center is fresh out. So I have not. I've been able to try one. Okay, Rob's going to jump in any second. No, I've not tried one yet. I'm looking forward to it. As soon as I get my hands on one, look for a demo review. Yeah, I've
You're
heard
gonna
nothing
love
but
it.
I've heard nothing but great things about that. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
love my pedal.
This guy, he's all over that thing, all over it. Hey, our Tabor, what's up, dudes? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So, do you want to wait until Rob jumps in to talk about your?
Yeah, sure.
He got a or he's getting. What is it? You want to preview?
It's a Musicraft beak neck with the Kramer decal already on it. That's been aged. The decal's been aged to look like it's 30 years old.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Nice.
yeah, it's just like the one Eddie had on his guitar in '83. It's a very wide neck, 1.75 inches. I'm going to put an R2 nut on it, to make it look like his guitar. I already got a vintage style string tree, the small rounded ones from the like the older versions. I have one coming. So
the tree or the retainer?
The retainer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I have one of those coming in the mail. So I'll put that on. And and as soon as I get that vintage nut off the neck that Rob gave me, I'll put that nut on there as well. So it'll, the neck will look like Eddie's neck did anyway. The only thing I'm not doing is I'm not going to give it that vintage tint. I'm not going to put clear on it. I'm going to leave it bare wood.
I don't think his had that tint.
Yeah, it did. It had clear on the front and back. It was just very light back then, but it was cleared over.
Because speaking of me looking orange, those necks actually look kind of orange.
They get very orange, yeah. As time goes on, they get very orange.
I don't recall his looking like that. Mine, I've got one right there on my guitar, and yeah, it's kind of yellowish. Look how much orange. Look how orange I am.
You are. You're almost like
those talking red. Oranges.
Almost red. You're so orange. You're red.
I must be embarrassed right now about something.
You're so orange. You look like a 5150 guitar. All I got to do is put like 5150 numbers on you, and you'll look like the guitar.
I'm sunset orange. Look at this.
Literally, it's sunset over there. Yeah.
See, I'm actually not orange. It's the light. It's the see. I mean, although you don't want to look at me like this, it's because the sun goes in and out of the clouds and everything over there, and it really affects, really. But this is, yeah. If you guys can bear with me being orange, I guess I can change that later on, but for right now, hey man. He just came up for a drink of water. Yeah. Yes. Okay, got a couple questions here. GGEVH 5150. Hey Dave, how far down did you put the red kill switch on your Ivory Wolfgang? Could you hold it up to show? Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
And then also Rock and Roo says, was the Bumblebee guitar used to record, or was it a tour guitar for shows?
There's really no definitive answer to that, Johnny. I don't think I've ever. I don't know. I don't think there's. I mean, I'm sure he did use it for recording, but who knows? That's one guitar that he never said he used it. So it's all speculation.
Mm-hmm. I know Alan Garber has some thoughts on that. Alan, are you watching this? There are photos of him in the studio with it, where you can see it in the studio.
But is that to rehearse with or to record with?
Well, he was. I don't know. Although Alan Garber thinks he knows. So, Alan, where are you?
All right, so here's the guitar, and that's where the switch should go. This is where it is on Eddie's guitar. Exactly, actually.
So if you were to line, it doesn't really.
I lined it up right under the black bobbin of the neck pickup, directly in the middle. Hang on. It's even from here to here to here and here, so it's even.
Hey man.
Right in the middle.
He's showing off the kill switch. Somebody, GG EVH 1550 was asking where he put the kill switch on his Ivory Wolfgang. What about you, Rob? What do you think about that? You guys are like twins. You guys have all the same stuff.
Yeah.
You even trade stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I know. How's everybody tonight?
Good. Except I'm orange.
Kind of orange, yeah. Dave's white and you're orange.
That's just because I'm nervous.
No, sorry, I'm late. I was counting on 8, so I didn't get home until just a couple minutes ago. So I jumped in as soon as I could. But no, the kill switches. We're talking about that. Yeah, I mean the positioning on them is kind of interesting. Dave's is in the right spot for where Ed's was, and mine also is in the right spot. As you can see, it's pushed back a little bit. It's differently placed than what Ed's Stealth was, the black Stealth. It was actually moved up just a little bit more. So that makes me think that they were kind of randomly.
Yeah, it's just wherever they put the hole.
Right. And on my tobacco one, I kind of made it more in line with the pickup, more like the Stealth, as you can see. And, you know, so. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's happening, everybody?
Good. Just taking some questions. Rob? What do you think about the Bumblebee guitar? Do you think that was used in the studio? Do you think he recorded with that guitar at all?
That's a good question. I know there's been some debate on it. I tend to think that it was used in the studio, and I would say I believe we know the guitar was used live in '78 during the first world tour over in Europe, because we have pictures of the '78 tour, first tour, with Ed using it with Roth. Mm-hmm. That's been proven, and we know that he used it live in the '79 tour, and we know he used it live in the Women and Children first tour. Mm-hmm. There's some pictures of the guitar in the studio, what was it, Sunset Sounds, in the Women and Children first era, where Ed had that, he borrowed the Ibanez Destroyer, the red one, or the pink one, reddish colored one, whatever. I tend to believe that he did use it. I don't think we'll probably ever know on what, because I don't think Ed would even remember. But because of the fact that it was in the studio, and there's pictures of it sitting on a guitar stand in Sunset Sounds, in Women and Children first sessions, I would like to believe that it was used at some point in the studio. Ed says that, you know, the guitar was basically just thrown together for the photo shoot for the VH2 tour. I mean, for the VH2 photo shoot, but we know that he used it live in '78. So I've always been a believer that it was used in the studio, possibly in '79 and '80. How much, I don't think we'll ever know, but I've always been a believer that it was used, the Bumblebee. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm. I've got a couple photos here to show you guys kind of what we're talking about real quick. Now here's the photo. Here's the photo of it in the studio. and it looks like it looks like they're recording. It looks like it's not rehearsals because you can see they got the separate rooms, and then in this photo you can see the Explorer that you were just talking about for what song did he use that on? Cradle?
Oh my goodness, my memory's failing me.
But anyway, and then you can see the
Right.
you can see the against the wall right there.
Yep.
Right there.
Photo I was actually talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was there. It was there, but I don't know that he used it. He never liked that guitar. He always hated it. He never got it to sound the way he wanted it to. He just didn't like the guitar. Right. I know it was there. I know that, it was always around, and he used it live because he kind of had to. He didn't have that many guitars back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't see him using a guitar on a record that he just didn't like.
He loved the way it looked, but he did not like.
Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't love the way it looks?
The way it sounded. You're right.
And then here's a photo of it in 1980. Live Women Children First Tour 1980, right there.
Yep. Johnny, do you have the picture of him using it live in '78? You know the one I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
There's a few of them. And there was some debate on VH Links months and months and months ago that, no, that guitar wasn't used in the first tour. It wasn't ready till the photo shoot for the second. Well, no, it was used live in the first tour over in Europe, I think in Holland, are the pictures.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, here you go.
That's good, Dave. I mean, it's
right there.
Yep.
Right. That's the very, very end of '78 tour, and there it is.
Right.
With a strap bridge, and the whole neck is painted black. Yep.
And then in the photo shoot for the second tour, he had the red Mighty Mike pickup in there, didn't he?
I thought that's how it was given to him.
Oh, maybe you're right, Dave. It's hard to yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
But he said he just threw that pickup in there for the photo shoot.
Right.
He actually put it in himself.
Oh. All right. Well,
there is the photo of.
I thought it was a DiMarzio Super Distortion that he threw in for the photo shoot. That didn't work. I thought that's the pickup. I didn't know
it's a Mighty Mike.
Okay.
It's one of the clear, like the clear bobbins. What you're looking at is the wiring, right?
The red wiring.
That's what you actually see is the wire of the pickup.
Yeah.
And I'm red and blurry. Look at this. Orange and blurry.
Hey Dave, I'm digging this guitar. I'm glad you are. I'm digging yours. Mine is in my bedroom for when I'm just hanging.
Oh.
He's been staring at that guitar for the last like 5 days since.
Unfortunately, I got to go to bed real early tonight because I have to be up at 5. So.
Ugh. Really? What are you getting up at 5 for? That's like my time.
I have to take 8 eye drops before 6:30 to dilate my eyes so that I'm having my surgery tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
6:30 in the morning.
Tomorrow's the big day.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
I'm done.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Get it over with. You'll be just fine.
Oh, I know.
Good for you. And of course, now you know what the process is like, so you can go in and just kick ass and get it done. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So here's when he first got the guitar, and it has, I don't know what pickup that is. It's a black pickup. When he first got it, right there.
Oh yeah, that's
Right
what's that guy's name? That's the guy that what's his name? Oh my goodness, the gentleman.
That's not Grover Jackson, is it?
No. Nope. It's the guy who painted the guitar, I believe. And my memory escapes me. Somebody's gonna post a message here and tell us who it is. Oh goodness, Johnny, you know who he is. You know his name. I'm gonna be 43 in 3 weeks to the day, so
God bless you.
Oh gosh.
I got socks that old.
Come on, you're only a couple years older than me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness. What was his name? He looks like Gene Simmons. He looks like Gene Simmons, but it's not. It's
Gene Simmons.
So many photos.
I can't remember the name, but oh gosh, it's driving me nuts because I was just reading an article the other day again, and his name came up, and Ed was talking about him, the guy that actually helped him build the guitar and did the painting for him for that guitar. And it's not Wayne Charville, and it's not Grover Jackson. Oh well, it'll come to me at some point.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it looks like he really switched. He put a lot of different pickups in it, because here's another photo of it with a zebra.
Yep.
19.
Right,
I don't think the Mighty might pick up the one with the cover, minus the cover with the red wiring that we saw in the photo shoot. I don't think that pickup lasted very long in that guitar. I think the black one and then the zebra pickup.
Well, no, because the Might pickup, he said, was broken.
Yeah.
He just threw it in there. It didn't work. He just put it in just to make it look like a complete guitar for the album.
I do love that black Charville headstock neck on that guitar. It just looks great. The black headstock on that neck looks good.
Okay, and the guy in that photo is Carl Sandoval.
Yes, that's the name.
Sandoval. Sandoval.
Okay.
Carl Sandoval. That's right, Johnny. That's the name.
You know how I like to mess up people's names.
Mm-hmm.
Sandoval.
I mean, you know how I can't read.
Carl. I used to call him Carl Sandoval, but yeah, Sandoval, whatever.
Nice. But yeah, and then the pickup you were talking about. Yeah, he's had so many different pickups in there. Yeah, he's had double cream. He's had zebra. He's had black. And then of course you're talking about the
ended up with a black pickup in it.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Let's see if I can find a photo of
I wonder if the original pickup was put back in it.
I don't know.
Oh, you mean when it had the last picture that it had in the Young Guitar Mags before it was buried with Dimebag with the electrical tape on the Strat headstock? Yeah, that was a pickup with a gold Floyd.
Are you sure that's black tape, or was that just painted black stripes?
No, it's electrical tape because you can see it lifting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all over the place. It's definitely.
Yeah, he had other guitars that had stuff that had tape all over like the headstocks and stuff as well. Let's see. I'm trying to find a photo of
that was in there. We really don't have any information on that guitar from 1980 up until the photo shoot of the Young Guitar Mag, which would have been like 93. So there's like a 12 or 13 year period where there was like no photos or information on that guitar. And then basically it was, that 1993 photo from the Young Guitar Mag.
Yeah, that's the one that you're talking about right there.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. So that's like the last known photo?
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, does that have a pickup ring on it, or is that screwed into the bottom?
It's a pickup ring that I believe that was cream, and he colored it with a Sharpie to make it black.
Right. Okay.
And it's possible he maybe colored that pickup black as well.
Oh, that's good as well.
Let me present myself. Presenting me. Yes, if you look real close, it looks like.
Oh, it looks like some of the black is coming off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best photo, but.
That's cool. And does that have a speed knob on it? Look at that.
Yeah, that's a speed knob. Can you show the headstock? Can you show the headstock?
Nope.
Yeah, you can see the electrical tapes lifting off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's not straight.
Oh, look at that! It has a black string tree and a no clamps on the Floyd either.
That's right. It's black string tree, gold nut with no clamps, and gold probably Schallers or Godos. Yep.
I never got a good look at that. That's cool.
I don't like that guitar with the gold hardware on it.
I don't either. And it's not a real Floyd. That's a Schaller Floyd.
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite version of that guitar is basically the version that Dave has now, with a black headstock and the chrome Floyd, which actually turned kind of rusted.
There's an original Floyd on it right there.
Yeah, I love that photo.
Oh yeah.
And then there's one right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that photo the other day. Is that the photo? Did I send you that photo? I think I sent you that photo, right?
Yeah, you did. Except
You've
I'm on
probably
Google.
seen it. I know you've probably seen it millions of years ago.
Yeah. No, I'm just on Google right now.
I'm a little late to the game. I know. A little late to the game.
Just scrolling through some Google photos. Here's kind of a rare one. You guys remember really saying?
Well, I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
79 tour. Yep.
Real good. Love that hair.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Here's a 79. Here's like an audience fan photo, like from the audience.
Well, that's cool.
If I can,
That's a cool pick. I've never seen that one.
yeah, I actually kind of scrolled in because it's kind of it's like far back. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I actually have a photo that somebody gave me of Edward playing that guitar, like a photo he actually took himself at a concert, you know?
Yep.
So I've got like an unpublished photo no one's ever seen of Eddie playing that guitar. I've had it for like 20 years, and I'll have to find it. It's just like a little mini photo he like cut out. He had it in his wallet or something. He gave it to me.
Those are the best pictures too.
Yeah, and then here's the back of the real thing.
Yep. Yep.
Love that photo.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, a lot of cool.
Cools.
Yeah, a lot of great pictures. Okay, I'll unpresent myself.
That's
So real quick, Rob. Just so you know, yesterday there was a neck, a beak neck that was it's unused. Someone was selling it on Facebook. Someone posted it. You know, it's a Musicraft beak neck, R5 nut. You know, inch and 3/4 like Ed's guitar.
Yeah.
And a water slide Kramer sticker with the A cut out and everything.
Really?
So I bought it.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yep. $240 for the whole thing. It's coming, and I also got a vintage string retainer for it, and the nut that I put on the neck you gave me. Once I get that off, that'll go on that, and that's going to be the beak neck, and then I'm going to put the neck you gave me on the red guitar.
Oh, nice, good deal.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You'll have to show that thing off.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you probably will anyway.
Yeah.
You'll throw a parade down the street, you know, waving it. Hey, Bagged Cereals is asking, why did EVH branded Wolfgangs, as in the EVH Gear Wolfgang series, stop using flame and bird's eye necks?
Hard Rock Maple, I think, was just a little bit easier and probably cheaper to come by versus the bird's eye. It's kind of like why PV first came, you know, when PV was doing the Wolfgangs, when they took over for Music Man and Ed went over there, you know, guitar-wise exclusive. He was already using them for his amps, but when they first started out, they were making curly quilted tops for the PV Wolfgangs. That's why the curly maple quilts are hard to come by and more expensive if you find the original PVs. And then they went to the flame because Ed wasn't satisfied with the quality of them, but also they were, you know, finding those tops in the quality that they were looking for was just too hard to come by, and it was getting more pricey than what they were looking for. So they ended up going with flame maple tops for their, you know, their purple and red and amber guitars.
That's what mine is. Yeah, yeah. Mine's a flame, and mine's a 99.
Yeah, mine is too. Mine's a purple flame. And some of the quilts are, you know, if you look at the Music Man quilt tops, and not changing the subject, I'm going to come back to it, but if you look at the Music Man quilt top guitars, they're just absolutely stunning. I mean, amazing tops on those things. It's a shame that a lot of them faded because the dyes they were using back in those days weren't as what they up to par with today. And
they vary. They totally vary from guitar to guitar. Like you can get an amazing, like you guys know, like Chris Hubbard has one. You guys are drooling all over.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. And I had one. My old Amber, when I showed you, had that crazy quilt on it. Incredible. And the one I got now, you know, I mean, it's a quilt top, and it's nice. And I mean, you can see the quilt in it. I mean, yeah, it's real nice, but it's not a crazy quilt. You know, I mean, Dave's Music Man his quilt top is nicer. It's got nicer curly maple than mine does. And like Johnny said, I mean, some of them vary. They're you know, they're really nice. They're just okay or decent. And but the PVs, on the other hand, though,
mine sucks.
Well, yours doesn't suck. Yours is just really used. You know, it's a really worn-in guitar, and it's got that awesome vintage worn look to it.
Yeah, like my face. Look at this. Look how orange I am.
Wow.
Gosh. I can't take this. I'm gonna have to be like. I mean, we're only going. Yeah, they'll let you guys know we're only going till 5:30 tonight, so we're only going 15 more minutes.
But yeah, Johnny, you're right. I mean, the necks. I think the EVH. It was just basically cheaper to do the Hard Rock Maple than to spend the time and to find the bird's eye. Because if you look at my PV here, my my flame purple PV. I mean, the bird's eye on the fretboard is just incredible, and the bird's eye in the back you can even see more so. It's amazing. It's just loaded with it, and you don't see that anymore on the EVH guitars. And I would say that's probably due to, like here's the B, which is the same neck as they use on the Wolfgangs, essentially. Beautiful necks, awesome, but the bird's eye is just that much harder to come by and that much more expensive.
Nobody says only till 5:30. I want my money back. Well, we've already been on for we actually started what? We were going to start at 4:30, probably 4:40. So we've already been on for a little while. Yeah. It's just everybody has very, very early days tomorrow. I have to be up in Walnut Creek tomorrow at 11:30, which means I gotta leave here by like 9 or 9:30 in the morning.
Actually, the first time I actually don't have to be up until 6 a.m., which is late for me. So I'll just stay on and yap with anybody. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'll just leave it running. Rob can.
Yeah.
It'll be Rob's sleepover.
Yeah, Rob's sleepover.
Okay. So some more. So nobody says hey, nobody. Mark Roddy. Most all Fender Strats have a flat swan neck. Well, I think it's a question.
Flat sawn.
Sawn, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
A flat sawn neck. Nobody says Dave is buying necks for everyone. I heard that right? Question mark.
Next for everybody.
Next for
I have to buy myself a neck. Gee.
Next for everybody.
Good evening, Jimmy Biter. Greg Walker. Hello, guys. How about Johnny, Dave, and Rod?
Rod Stewart.
The trinity of tones. The S is optional. Rod. I remember when I first met you. I called you Ron.
Ron.
When I first met you, I called you Ron.
Yeah, my ex-father-in-law used to call me Ron all the time.
Ron.
I'm like, I just answered. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, Ron. Yeah.
Oh. Stop, you're making me weepy, nobody says.
Aww.
I'm your Huckleberry. Hey. I'm your Huckleberry. We haven't seen you in a while, have we?
No, he hasn't been around.
Yeah, there's some people that were watching these like all the time, and then they're gone. You know?
Because we got boring.
Like some of these names, like they come back later, and it's like, hey, where have you been? You know?
We've been right here the whole time.
Huh? No, that's me. Me talking about them.
I know.
You know? Like there's like what was the guy? Bruce Wayne is one of those guys. Like, where'd he go?
Yeah, it is taking a while.
Although maybe some of you guys, change your usernames. Maybe that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's people out there that change their channel names all the time. You know, always trying to hide, their mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
I want Johnny's life. You want it?
He did say life and not wife, right?
Yeah. That's what Nesdall's asking me every day.
I want Johnny's dog. I like Howie. I want Howie.
God.
Yeah, he's right here. Hey, man.
Howie! That dog has the most incredible personality I've ever seen.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna do a photo shoot with him pretty soon. Maybe tonight. Maybe later tonight. Although yeah, I've got to rehearse. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this early as well, because I'm going to be gone all day, and I'm still rehearsing here myself for a gig on Saturday. So that's one thing that I have to do, and then yeah, I have to be up early tomorrow and be somewhere early tomorrow. Black belt, yellow belly. What are your guys' thoughts on the Gibson Firebird 2016?
I haven't seen one yet.
I don't think I've seen one either. Have you seen one, Ron?
I have not. I have not. Ron Stewart. That's my name. Ron Stewart.
You just go by Ron, Rob, Rod.
Rex. Rex Kwando.
Somebody said he meant run. Sully Dude 24 says, I try to make every show. Camp is so quiet, my ears ring. You're at camp right now and your ears are ringing? My ears ring my ears are ringing right now. My ears ring non-stop. Never ends. That's why I tell people wear earplugs. Because eventually it's going to catch up with you and you'll just, you'll be in bed all day with a pillow over your head.
Yeah.
What do you guys... Oh, I read that one. I'll always be Biter, Jimmy says. Biter. Is it Biter?
It is Biter.
Howie needs a lid like Johnny for the photo shoot. He's actually he's worn cool stuff. I won't show you. He will be he will be wearing something cool Van Halen related in the photo shoot. I won't show it to you on here. Just wait to see the photo. I'll do maybe I'll do that later. What do you think? He's actually sleeping. Are you sleeping?
Johnny, what's that guitar you have there?
Passed out.
The black one with a white picker. What is
that? That's the Hamer Phantom.
Oh, okay.
I restrung it. I put all brand new strings on it. That's the case. You can tell that's a tour guitar because it's got nothing but stickers all over the case. You know.
Yeah.
It's stenciled. It's stenciled. The Mayfire TMF.
Yeah.
How long have I had that guitar?
Yeah.
That particular one I've had since 2000, maybe 2007.
Okay, that's a
maybe
cool.
Maybe 2006.
Yeah.
But I had a white one that was my main guitar back in 1997. Actually, which I destroyed. I need to fix the thing up.
You still have it?
Yeah. Yeah, I still have it.
It's cool.
Stefan says the 2016 Firebirds are nice. That's cool. That's cool. Greg Walker. So did Rob and Dave hook up this weekend? Talk guitars?
Well, for a minute.
We hung out a little bit, but we really didn't get to play at all because I ended up going into the city on Saturday when I got out there. So we hung out for maybe an hour and a half or so before I left, and then we hung out for about 3-4 hours when we got back. But at the same time, we just hung out and talked, and then we went out to breakfast the next day. But we really didn't play much guitar at all. Next time it'll be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, that lighting's a little better with the blue on this side.
Yeah, it's better.
It's a little better. Although now it looks like I'm like half of my face is burnt and the other half is I don't know. Oh well. You guys kind of talked about it already. Maybe like the day after, or it would have been like Monday night. You guys, I think you guys go back to Monday night's show of our Van Halen guitar show, and they talked about that.
Yep.
I'm your Huckleberry +1 on the earplugs. Tinnitus sucks. I hear you, man. And that's the thing. My hearing is totally fine. People think you blast your ears and you go deaf. That's true. For me, that's not the case. For me, my hearing is totally the same. I can hear everything. Like, let's just say I heard something last night that I shouldn't have heard. On last night's podcast, okay? But
come on, enough.
But so I can hear totally perfect. But over this ear right here,
you hear what I'm saying now?
It sounds like I have a fluorescent light hovering over the side of my head. That's what it sounds like. The buzzing, like the zzz, that's what it sounds like to me. All the time. All the time.
That sucks.
Yeah. You get used to it, but at first it can be unbearable. It actually kind of is unbearable a lot of the time. But one of the things that helps, if anybody out there, if you have major ringing in your ears, one of the things that actually really helps is running water. Let's not delay. Dang. A lot of times, if you can find like a fountain, like at a mall, just like, or if you go into your kitchen, turn on your sink, and listen to the faucet of the water running, the ringing totally goes away because the running water masks the sound. So actually, I get a break. I get a break when I'm sleeping, and I get a break when I'm listening to running water. And I know that sounds insane. I know that sounds crazy, but if you have ringing in your ears, try it, and you won't believe it.
It's really like that way for you all the time, except when you sleep or listen to running water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trying to get to sleep must be murder.
It used to be. It used to be. You get used to it. I listen to music in the iPod. A lot of times I'll just stay up late enough to where I just get exhausted, and then I'm just able to fall right asleep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's man. That's
And yeah, what happened? What it was? It was an accident. Is what happened. I was at a rehearsal with a band that I was playing with for a little while, and another guitar player was playing a his amp. It was like a small like practice amp, or I don't know what it was, and it was up above head level, and he was playing, and everything was fine. He hits the wah pedal, and immediately when he did that, it was like somebody took a knife and stabbed it right in my ear. Is what sound wise is what that sounded like. You know.
it was the frequency of what he did, basically.
Yeah.
Wow, and that had permanent damage.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What year would that have been, Johnny? Again?
That was 2010.
Wow.
So ever since 2010, I've had nonstop ringing on this side, and yeah, it's like I said, you get used to it, but actually sometimes it's kind of comforting, believe it or not. It's in a strange way, no matter where I go, like you say, no matter where you go, there you are, right? In a strange way sometimes. I hear that buzzing in my head, and in some ways, I've gotten used to it, So in some ways, it'd be weird for it to be gone, but at the same time, it'd be, a miracle if it went away.
You've been dealing with that for 6 years. Wow, that's crazy.
Almost 6 years. It was the very end. It was December of 2010 when it happened. And actually, when I walked, that rehearsal got so loud, and I was wearing earplugs when it happened. That's the other thing, though, too. So earplugs still won't totally protect you.
Noise frequencies can be devastating. I know I've heard that. I knock on wood, I've been lucky enough not to have anything like that happen, but I do know that people that I've talked to say that certain frequencies can be permanently damaging. Yeah.
Well, it's mainly the high frequencies is what it is. Yeah. High frequencies.
I don't mean to be the bearer of time, but it's 8:29. We should either read some comments or say goodnight.
The bearer of time, Dave Nesdall.
yeah, we can talk about this more. I mean, I'll always, if anybody has questions, I'll always talk about this stuff. Anyway, okay, real quickly, Greg Walker, what's the brief rundown of my set list this weekend? I don't even. I'm playing a song. I'm playing a song by U2. I'm playing a song by Doobie Brothers. What else? What else am I playing?
You're playing How Many Say I?
Yeah, I'm playing How Many Say I. No. I wish I could. I actually could. I'd have to sing it because the person
somebody did a thing on Facebook today on the keyboard. They played How Many Say I. It was actually really, really good.
Who did?
I don't know the guy's name. It was on one of the Van Halen lists. I just get the notification, and I get, like you guys, I get a million notifications. So I try to check out the videos and as much as I can, but I didn't pay attention to who it was, but it was really, really good. He just did the piano riff, but it was right on the money. And I'm like, hey, dude, you rock to be able to recreate that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a great song. I'll admit, I like it. I'll admit, everything Edward's done, I'm a huge fan of, So yeah. Basically, I'm playing a bunch of cover tunes, and then the singer that I'm working with, a bunch of her original stuff. Later, Stefan. Good night, Stefan. Yeah. Good night, Jimmy Biter. Good night, Sully Dude. Good night, nobody. Good night, Greg Walker. Good night, I'm your Huckleberry. Hope I'm not forgetting anybody. Yeah. Good night, everybody, for watching us. Thank you for tuning in, though. I will be. No. I'll be back late tonight doing my vlog. So if you guys want to come back late tonight, I will be on here. I can talk more about tinnitus and how it sucks, if you like. That's something a lot of musicians won't talk about. They won't admit it. But most of the major guitar heroes, everybody that you guys love, they all have it. Most actual musicians have some form of it.
Yep.
Rob says, yeah, you don't have it.
What I'm saying, yeah, because I agree with you. Anybody that's really been out there and really, like you said, major rock so-called stars, yeah, they have some form of hearing deprivation or hearing issues.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons Phil Collins retired from music, was because of ringing in the ears. You know?
Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
It's true. It's true. All right, all right. We got some more comments, but yeah, come back later, you guys. Come back later tonight. So everybody, thank you for watching. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.